Welcome to the 2019 Academy Angler of the Year Showdown, where the top 10 of our 8 divisions of the THSBA battled out on Eagle Mountain Lake. I've got with me today Andrew Wright, our roving correspondent for the THSBA magazine, and he's going to help us try to figure out some of the patterns that they may be using today to try to catch these fish. Andrew, I knew that you really kind of wanted to be here today, and
yes, sir.
Fell a little short. Can you kind of sum up your year a little bit for us?
Man, I had a really good season. First of all, thank my sponsors, all of them. Strike King, Kicking Bass, Rod Armors, all my sponsors. Great year. Look forward to next year. But this last year was tough. You know, came short at Hubbard, zeroed, and that ended up costing me a top 10 angler of the year.
Always does.
It will. It will. Came in 12th this year. Had a third place finish at Tawakoni with a limit by 9 o'clock. And, you know, that was my best day of the year. And then we went to state. Cedar Creek was very fun. I had a blast fishing it. Day 2 started off with a bang. First cast, I missed him. And then 3 casts later, caught a 6-pounder. Finished around 35th at state, fishing by myself all year. Really happy with my finish, and can't thank my sponsors and family enough.
Yeah. What do you think today? Okay, this is we're looking at the first day of summer. Water temperatures probably in the 85 plus degrees. The lake is full, and the wind is blowing pretty high. So what do you think today? What do you think the best 5 fish will be?
I think it's going to be over 20. I talked to some friends of mine. I got a friend who's on some good patterns. I think he's going to do it, but I have no idea. Today is going to be about getting into some protected areas too. Just staying out of the wind can help keep your focus. I mean, wind is hard to fight. So the deep fish are going to make it tough today, or the deep fish are going to be tough to catch today. I think anything protected like marinas and coves with some reeds in it may be good. You know, just protected areas are going to play a big role just because you're focused, you're not having to fight wind, and you can really put your nose down and fish. Today I think we're going to go out there, maybe do a little top water even to start with this cloud cover. You know, it's early summer, so these fish are feeding on shad. That's no secret. Squarebill would be a very deadly bait this morning. Little swim bait maybe. And then in the boathouses and marinas, a swim jig or a chatterbait. I prefer to throw a swim jig because it's a lot easier to skip up under there and you can get it back in there farther. But that'd be my guess. Around 20 pounds, and we'll see how it goes though. I think these boys will catch them.
Well, again, thank you, Andrew, for your insight on that end of the catching part of it. We're going to try to put the boats in the water here in a little bit, and Andrew and Mai are going to try to get some footage of us trying to catch some fish and show you how we try to do it here on Eagle Mountain Lake, and we'll see you in a minute.
Well, you know, we're out here today. We're just piddling around, but one of the main summertime deals is dock flipping, and you know, yeah, like this, a great example right here. See this ladder coming down? Ladders are a very good spot for fish to hide because there's rings in it, and you're almost setting it up like a brush pile. So when you come to flip a ladder, you want to flip past the ladder and bring it up to it so that bait gets down, and then it comes to the bait, or the ladder. Goodness. And then you want to kind of make several flips around it because that fish may be positioned on, you know, this side, because if the wind's coming through here, for example, a lot of times fish will position themselves on the back side of a structure from the way the wind's blowing. But in this case here, we're in a protected cove, So they very well could be positioned anywhere this morning. I have yet to figure that out. Hopefully we will in the next few minutes here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it good down there?
They've been catching a few.
Yeah, he's got it wound up. Now watch him put it in gear.
It's not to explode. Big. I think. Yeah, I think that. Get him in the freaking can, baby. Oh, that's definitely not a giant.
He'll call though.
He's bigger than the ones we've been catching.
Yeah, he'll call.
Pattern we're going to investigate here a little bit is the rocks. And Eagle Mountain got lots and lots of rocks. Explain further what would be the best way to fish them there, Andrew?
Man, personally for me, I like to throw a Strike King 1.5 or 2.5. I'm throwing a 1.5 this morning.
You mean you tied one on this morning?
I did tie one on.
All right,
I did tie one on.
That's for you, Mr. Hackney. He tied one on.
I was gonna say, I think the whole Strike King team likes to tie one on.
I know, but didn't he have a promotion now or something?
I was gonna say all them boys do.
If you nail a 5-pounder right here with that one after that promo there, you might be able to go fishing.
My deal is, I'm looking here, and I don't know if the camera can see this, but I can see the rocks very clearly, and it's a very kind of, I guess the word to say is not a very steep slope edge this morning. So I'm just kind of taking a 1.5 and grinding it through these rocks, and just letting it knock off every single rock. And normally doing this, I catch a lot of fish, but let's say you've got a real steep slope, like for example, the Lake Louisville Dam. It slopes off real fast.
Well, what's the running depth of a 1.5?
I think a 1.5 will run anywhere from 3 to 5 feet on average.
On what test line?
That's on 12. Now, if you go up to 15, it's going to go a little bit more in the 2 to 4 range, but that's about how deep I can get them. Now, if you go down to 10 pound, you probably can get this thing down to maybe 5 or 6 on a good basis, but I just throw it on 12. It's a good size line, and it'll get you from point A to point B. Most of the time, kind of this time of year, even when we've kind of first pulled up here, you heard me make a comment, I saw some shad jump. Well, so a lot of times a square bill, if you're throwing it, you know, it'll scare the shad up, and normally whenever you see shad jump, you want to make several casts right back there. There's probably a bass under them that pushed them up there. So anytime I see shad make a little jump or any sort of little sign to give me intel, I will definitely take it.
What retrieve would you recommend? Fast retrieve, slow retrieve?
You know, it all depends on the activity of the fish. As you can tell right now, I'm throwing a 6/8-1 Lew's LFS speed spool this morning. Great little setup on a Lew's speed stick. And you know, I'm going at about this speed, but you know, it all depends. Like you can reel it this fast and it'll kind of slow down. But I recommend on crankbaits in general, throw it on I would say about a 6 something gear ratio. Somewhere in that range, a 6.2 to anywhere to a 6.8 on average, but that's me personally. Some people, they only throw 1 gear ratio, and that's because that is a fish. Oh no, it's grass. Fake you out a little bit this morning. Keep you on your toes, but I think a 3/8 is gonna work good, or a half, but I chose Okeechobee Craw just because of that blue sapphire in it. I feel like with the brim spawning and stuff right now, it's just a good color to be throwing. Again, you know, Texas rigging it. God, it's such a simple thing to do, but you can mess it up very quickly. Again, you put it through there, come back through. But again, I cannot emphasize this enough, and I've learned this from fishing with many people. When you Texas rig, you gotta come back through that bait. You have to. So that when you jerk on that fish, she gets a full face of a trocar, which is awesome. So.
One pattern, which was used to catch some of the larger bass in the tournament, was the popar and the hollow body frog. Fishing flooded patches of water weeds and willows in and around secondary points. Cloud cover during the day kept good bass biting.
keep? Where's the... Oh, he keeps it. For sure. We don't need that. We need the ruler out.
Alright. Good keep. He's hooked me. Keeps. Boom. How do you foul hook one on a frog?
Swipe that.
Yeah.
And I say, try not to kill me.
Get him in! Yes! Yes! No, that was the best there!
Holy mackerel.
Yes!
Look at barely hooked too. Barely hooked.
Mm.
Another one in there.
I skipped it up there and I said there's got to be a fish there. Oh my gosh!
Holy.
Oh my gosh! I said there's no way they can.
Pounds and three.
Get in. Oh!
I'm done.
Turn you off. Okay, turn it off.
Depends on what they got.
Yeah.
If they go back at 9, I'm ready to be done by 10.
Perfect building.
I heard about it, hear about it. White House, you want to go next? All right, boat number is going to be boat number 42 with 2 fish, north side, Clayton and Morgan. 2 in the bag. Here's the weight. 11.04. Yes, it's probably over 10. And then we're going to weigh one for big fish. All right, here we go. They are going to take the lead in big bass, I can tell you that. It's going to be close to 10. Drop. 8.99. Pretty much a 9-pounder. You're going to take the lead. Good job. That is qualifies for the Texas Parks and Wildlife Share Lunker Program. Hold it up. I'll get you the documents on that. There you go, right there. $7.44. That is a good fish.
Hold them up. Yeah, hold them up. All right, nice.
Here we go. Not over 20, but you got the lead. 19-11. 19-11 taking the lead. Big bass, you want to weigh in the bag? No? You know you're good with 19-11. You don't not worry about nothing else? Okay. Hold them up. Let's get a picture of what you can take to the lead.
They caught one of these fish old school.
A hand?
Oh yeah, which one? This one right there?
All right, that fish right there on the furthest end, a reel broke in the middle of catching it, and they had to hand line it into the boat. No net in the boat, but they got it in. Good job, guys. Over 19 pounds.
Trevor Easter, Clayton Easter. We're from Stephenville High School. And I guess our day was just pretty eventful early. Caught a bunch of fish on a frog. That's where the majority of our fish came from all day. We couldn't get anything to bite on the ground.
That's what I heard. This last boy that came up there, he was from Stephenville too. He said he had found fish garden fry and he's catching them on a frog. He said it was pretty good early, and then when the sun popped out, it got real slow. Is that kind of the same for y'all?
For us.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what though, is there any, I mean, y'all both, what, y'all seniors, juniors?
I'm a senior.
Freshman. Wow. So you're finished with us, and you're beginning your trek through the THSBA doom, as we say. Is anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank my parents.
They sponsors?
Fund us and support us.
Yeah. Of course, couldn't do it without mom and dad for sure. Well, congratulations, guy, for 3rd place. That's not bad. Not bad at all. How many days of practice did you put into this?
0.
Just went, found them, and caught them. Well, congratulations, guys. Thank y'all.
Stephenville. Today was kind of slow. I mean, The bite early morning was pretty good because there was a little bit of a shad spawn going on at the north, and the bigger fish that I did catch were actually fry garden, and they came off of a frog, and they were all in less than a foot of water. So I just ran that pattern and got 5, and then it was pretty much over from there. I mean, we missed a few key bites, but I think
Did you miss any great big fish?
I missed, I hate to say it, but I did miss one that was probably bigger than my big fish, and then I missed a 4 flipping.
Wow, wow.
But,
I tell you, did the cloud cover help a little bit
the
this
cloud
morning?
cover really helped this morning. That kept them out of the thick stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
Well, congratulations. I'll tell you what, you've done a pretty good job considering you're fishing by yourself. Is anybody you want to thank?
Yes, sir, I do. I want to thank Gene LaRue for all the support, and then I want to thank my mom and dad for always helping me out, and a gentleman named Dennis Hunt. He makes the spinner baits I fish with, and I win a lot of tournaments on those spinner baits. And I just want to say thank you all to all those people. Thank you, THSBA.
All right, well, congratulations. Again, we'll see you when they pass out all of your cards.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Carson Kirka, and we're from Grapevine High School.
I'm Bryce Kane.
We started our morning off catching them on topwater frogs in the reeds
Up north behind the
Yes, sir.
island. Then we started heading down south, started throwing more jigs. That's probably where you saw us. You saw us about that.
But that's not the story I want to know. I want to know because we came along right after this. You caught the biggest fish of your stringer. I want you to tell me.
Leaders are at 1911.
Right there, you're calling you.
1782.
So what happened was we were flipping docks and we showed up to this one dock, this random dock, and I flipped up in the middle of it and set into that big one. And we were reeling it back, and all of a sudden my reel popped off, so I had a reel in one hand, a rod in the other, and started yelling at him to get the line. And they were scrambling to get the line, and they hand lined it in.
Yeah.
Finally got a hold of it and brought it in the boat.
Well,
it was a crazy one.
I tell you what, we were just fooling around there, and I had the camera between my legs, and those other 2 young men were helping me just shoot B-roll, you know.
sir.
And we just saw, just some craziness going on. And then all of a sudden I look over there, and then y'all are sitting there just high-fiving after y'all hand line that big and in. So
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, right. Okay, y'all both seniors?
Yes, sir.
Then y'all going to fish collegiately?
I am, yes,
I
sir.
am not.
Where are you fishing at?
Oklahoma University.
Oklahoma University. Well, I tell you what, though, y'all did a great job this time. Again, appreciate the people here at Academy that putting this on for y'all, and again, congratulate y'all for that. Again, y'all were pretty close. When I talked to your boat captain, I said, well, so I smelled 20 pounds around, so y'all were really close to that. So congratulations, man. We'll see you up there when you get your stuff.
Thank you very much.
thanks,
Thank
sir.
you. Bye-bye. We once again want to thank Academy Sports and Outdoors for helping sponsor the THSBA Angler of the Year Showdown. The THSBA would also like to acknowledge our fine list of sponsors for organization. These fine folks help make the Texas High School Bass Association one of the best high school tournament trails in the nation. If you like our video, hit like, leave comments, or subscribe to the THSBA magazine, which highlights the best student anglers in Texas. Thanks. See you on the lake. Welcome to the 2019.
Gotta have some fun with it.
I know. Okay. Were you okay? Still okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the 2019 Academy. I can't get out of the first word. Welcome to the I don't know what's wrong with you.
You good, brother?
I'm not. Okay, let's just do it. Ready?